Back in the blue of Barcelona. First episode I've recorded in about 6 days. Gotta be honest. First episode I've recorded after the actual game launch as well. We've played a few games on the main save, Doleboy. If you haven't watched it already, go over there and watch it. It's fantastic. I'll save you the effort. I'll pop something up here in the corner. Reasoning of me telling you is that I picked up a tactic on that seemed to be working quite well. It's the Finnish second tier, so obviously it's going to translate to Barcelona. It just is. So I've scooped it into this. I'm hoping it'll help, should we say, dip in form and make us unstoppable for the last 6 months of this save. Welcome back to episode 19 of Rebuilding Barcelona. I've got to be honest, I think it's a failure already, but if we can go and win back-to-back league titles, then maybe we can shuffle that towards being a success, along with the Europa League title. We are out of both of the local, don't know why I said that, national cups, so we're not winning them, and we're playing Ludogorets today after Celta Vigo. As I mentioned earlier, if you haven't already watched Doleboy, go over there and watch it. If you could do me the favour on the channel of liking and subscribing, that would be greatly appreciated as well. Show your support on the channel. Thank you very much. We have a Celta first, but before we go into that, I'll just show you what we've done. So, we go in with a control possession. We've got our sweeper keeper on defend. Wing backs, we've changed to full backs on attack. Not too much different, we just want them to run wide with the ball, stay wider. Centre backs, we want them to pass short, take fewer risks and close down a bit less. Sergio in the half-back role is just taking fewer risks as well, so they're just playing short. We have our box-to-box mid, which we've not touched, likewise with the roaming playmaker. And both of the wide midfielders, we want them roaming from position and sitting narrower. So they're just kind of loitering about in these areas. And then we've got Haaland up top. I have put him to a false 9. I haven't used that position before, but I saw something on Twitter that someone used him as a false 9 and scored obscene amounts of goals. So hopefully that transfers over, and it might be one that I'll scoot over towards the Doleboy save. But what we've got to do now is go into the game against Celta Vigo. We have our lineup. I didn't actually tell you who's playing. So Ter Stegen, Mingueza, Eric, Keiki, Grimaldo, Sergio, Pedri, De Jong, Talvan, Fati, Depay, I believe. I can't remember who the top 3 were. Celta's form is horrific. A 4-4-2. They haven't won a game in 5 at least. They've lost 1, drew 4. So I'm hoping from that we'll pick up a win, and then we'll give us a little bit of an oomph going into the Ludogorets game, when we're also going to pick up a win, because if we don't, we're knocked out of that as well. May not last much longer than that as a manager, if that's the case, to be fair. But Eric's put the ball to Sergio in the middle, through to De Jong, puts it into Haaland, Pedri's made the run, gets it out to Talvan on the wide, who's got no one near him when he picked up the ball. Back towards Pedri, Mingueza, Pedri, everyone's just loitering about on this right-hand side for some reason. Ball put in, Haaland head, and it's over. I wouldn't expect to see him heading over from there. It's a little bit of a tricky ball to be put in, but should be doing better. Ter Stegen plays it short to Eric, then puts it forward to Pedri, Talvan. He's got his overlap from Mingueza. I'm not sure what changing them from a wing-back to a full-back does, but it seems to just, let everything run through a little bit smoother. Pedri, oh, Jesus, runs onto it and absolutely destroys the ball. I've just realised I've left my my wrong block on the outside, so bear with me a second. I need to put my my other one back on. Here it is, look at that, I'm proper colour now on the outside. You just pretend it didn't happen. Look at that. Jesus. 14 minutes in, 1-0 to us. Celta, completely forgot what they were called for some reason. Celta had a free kick quite out wide, put it towards the area, and De Jong's kind of chested it out, which is odd. Haaland's ran all the way out wide and then just passed it to their players. The ball's been put forward towards Mina. I'm all over the place here at the moment, I'm struggling to speak. He's lobbed our goalie, hit the crossbar. Eric's picked up possession for us. I was just about to say I'll be able to do this one without stuttering over myself, and then decided to do so anyway. Fontan has the ball in the centre for Vigo. puts it over to his centre-back partner. I do? Never heard of him. Ruben Blanco's just battered it forward towards Ashpass. He gets the header, nods it on towards Mina, in on goal, and he's put it wide. That was far too easy from them. Not happy about that. Keiki has a free kick for us. Plays it short to Fatty. He puts it all the way out to Talvan on the wide. Puts it short to Haaland. Oh, and he does hit the near post. Squeezes in there. It's 2-0, just before half-time. Could be an important goal for us. I thought Lino had his flag out then. He doesn't. That's all good. It's all good. But it's nice. See, look at that. Short passing. Takes fewer risks. No faffing about from your centre-backs. That's what kind of gets me in trouble sometimes. But Haaland's rifle of a shot nearly breaks the woodwork. It is now half-time. We are doing pretty well. I've got a control possession tactic on, and possession is 50-50. So we're not controlling it very well. But we're controlling the game, which is the main thing. There's a highlight, straight from kickoff. Haaland plays it short to Pedri. Oh, and Aspas has just kicked him up in the air and got sent off. Obviously, he didn't have enough of a break at half-time, so he fancied a little bit of a longer one. Fran Beltran plays it short to Fontan, all the way out to the left-back. Galan puts it up to Suarez. Yes, we have got possession. Talvan's dispossessed him, plays it to De Jong. Brilliant ball through to Fatty, and he scoots it around the goalie. He's 3-0. It's good. With them getting a player sent off, it's probably not doing enough to... I don't know why this is happening. To claim that this is a perfect formation. But it's not doing anything to harm it, though, is it? I was going to bring a midfielder on, but I don't appear to have one. So I could do with buying a centre mid. Not now, though, because I've gone through all my transfer windows. Don't worry about it. We've just hit the hour mark. Grimaldo's got a corner, not a free kick. Puts it towards De Jong at the near post. Keiki picks up the loose ball, plays it to Pedri. Where's Pedri going? Back to Mingueza. Over to Grimaldo, to De Jong. Just nice little short passes. It's what we want to see. Haaland's got it. He's had a pop. Is it the crossbar? Galan has put it back. Oh, what's happening? Talvan. It's a save. I thought somehow we were going to bundle that into their net then. Is a corner for us on the right-hand side. Grimaldo's putting it in. Puts it towards the back post, and it's headed away. So we'll make some subs now. I know that De Jong and Pedri do need some time off, but I don't have any players to bring on for him, so they're just going to have to deal with it. Haaland has scored a goal for us, but he looks a bit tired. I'm going to take him out and put in Sesko. Depay can come in for Fatty, who scored the other goal. And what else do we do? We'll take Grimaldo off because he's booked and bring in Pellegrini. We'll make all three subs at 67. We're into the last 5 minutes now. We are controlling the game. Possession has actually dropped below 50% for us now, which I'm not expecting, but we won the game, so we'll leave it as it is. We'll crack on in the next game with the same formation, see if we can echo it. So just to upset me further, I've just sat and watched all the Champions League teams and draws happen, which we weren't involved in. For us to then play Ludogorets, we have Ter Stegen in goal. I'm going to play Livakovic. Why the hell not? We'll put him as a goalkeeper on defend. Mingueza, Arajo, Keiki, and Grimaldo as the back four. Sergio, De Jong, and Pedri as the mid. And then we've got Fatty, Memphis, and Haaland as the top three. So there's only one change going into this game, with us seeing Talvan drop to the bench, even though he was the best performer last game. I'm putting Talvan back in. Bye-bye, Fatty. Ludogorets have a pretty decent form, to be fair. They're running up with a 4-2-3-1. They've won 3 of their last 5. And as we says, we've got the same team, really, as last week, except Memphis has come in for Fatty to start. Throw-in for Ludogorets. Ikono plays it to Corley, not clear. Then lumps it forward towards his striker, who does manage to win the header. Puts it out to Tekpeti. Grimaldo's kicked him. Didn't give away a foul though, so that's good. They've got the ball out wide. Oh my god, it's gone all the way across. How on earth does that happen? Someone called Mavis has just scored against me. Mavis? Oh my god, am I going out of Europe again? I really would prefer it if we don't. And also, can we just have a little question as to how this ball ended up going on the floor all the way across the box? Absolutely terrible. We're pushing up towards half time. We haven't seen anything else happen yet, apart from this. Corner, Memphis puts it in. Haaland wins the header, gets us back on level terms with his 4th goal for us. Woo! Number 29, prolific. Jesus, he's rescuing one against flipping Ludogorets for us at the moment. That header was fantastic, though. To be fair, he beat about 6 people in the air. Just told him at half time. It's not good enough. Memphis has got another corner. It's gone towards Keiki this time, and Haaland pokes it in, but it looks like the ref's going to rule it out because he's just rude. Not a fan. We're checking it on VAR. They've got to give it. Of course they have. Oh, they have. Beautiful. So Keiki gets the assist, nods it down, and Haaland pokes it in. Why are we getting weird camera angles? Kalina's put it up towards Corley. He didn't challenge for it. Keiki just nods it short to De Jong, passes it then to Grimaldo. He's heading down the left-hand side. Never mind. He's got himself sent off. So Corley's walking for Ludogorets, and we've got a free kick out on the left-hand side, which I'm not sure we're going to see. We didn't see it. Talvan, Mingueza on the right. He's got Talvan behind him in a little bit of space. Of course he passed it short, because everyone seems to do that on this game. Sergio, back to Mingueza, who runs to the touchline once more, turns around and passes it again. Pedri, oh, back post, Memphis, good save, and I'm pretty sure their players just headbutted it incredibly powerfully into his own net. What are we doing? We're looking at this for another goal check. For a possible offside from Depay. It wasn't offside. Stop it. This it's a bit of a calamity, really. He saw Haaland coming up behind him and thought, wow, whoa, whoa, I don't want him getting a hat-trick. So just smashed it into the net himself. I was just about to make some subs, but the ball is floating precariously in the air in our box. Memphis has it now on the left-hand side. Pedri, what's he doing? Puts it forward to Haaland. He's got a man out on the right. No, it puts it all the way back to the centre-back. Don't worry about it. Keiki, Sergio. Out to the right back. Mingueza, he's got Talvan ahead of him making a run. No, he's turned around. He's turned around and just stood there and watched it. Pedri, Mingueza. I mean, I'm all for this sort of play, but it just makes my job a little bit awkward. Memphis has got the ball on the left. Oh, and he scooped it over the goalkeeper. We are going to pause. I've brought off Grimaldo for Dest, and then we've taken off Pedri for Roberto and shuffled De Jong into the playmaker role. I do still have a sub left. Do you know what? We'll do it. We'll bring Fatty on for Talvan as well. Even if we're losing man, we'll still definitely win this game. Famous last words, maybe, but hopefully not. Pedri picks up the ball. Dog's running about outside. Ignore that. Memphis brings it down. A little dink. Love it. Love to see it. It's 4-1. We have a free kick far out on the right towards Haaland, and his head is caught quite comfortably by the goalkeeper. Kalina runs out towards the edge of the area and then just going to stand there aimlessly. That is a big old lump from him. And Yordanov looked like he was going to pick up the loose ball, but Mingueza beat him to it. Fatty has it on the right. Little drag back. Gets it to De Jong. Knocks the ball back into Mingueza's path, who carried on his run. Oh, and he's turned around. Never mind. Oh, we've got the ball back. We are back in possession. Sergio. Back to Mingueza on the right. De Jong. Sergio. Into the centre. Roberto's a man wide out open on the left in acres of space. Do eventually get it to Dest. He's turned around and then passed it backwards. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. Good ball in. Haaland out he's kicked it at the defender stood in front of him. We are 7 minutes from the end. Haaland's looking to chase for his hat-trick by the looks of this. And Memphis has got a corner. Put it in. Haaland's won the header. And he's got said hat-trick. Maybe this formation is helpful for us. Where are we in regards to possession for this game? 64%. So that's more what I'd expect. Obviously, with the stronger teams, you'd expect it to be a little bit closer. Or you just drop a little bit more defensive mentality-wise. But I'll take it. We've been very comfortable in this game, and that's far from what have been said in previous fixtures. Maybe we could have got through to the final stages of the Champions League if we'd have used this a bit earlier. Who knows? But I'm very happy with how that game finished. Let's see when we're coming back. And not only when we're going to be back, who it's going to be against. We have the draw. I'll put it to automatic. There's a few teams that are still knocking about, and a few teams that have dropped down by the looks of this. Why are Juventus in here? Oh no. Oh, these are teams that won their group. Oh, I forgot about that. I thought these are the only teams that were left. There's quite a few decent teams still knocking about. your likes of Juventus, Lyon, Tottenham. Obviously, we get Tottenham. I should expect that we can beat Tottenham. We'll definitely have to have a look and see. But there's a few tricky teams that have been squeezed back in. Napoli, Villarreal could be a big one to kick out one of them. Juventus, Sporting. I should hope Sporting have got enough about them to beat Juventus, but I don't think they do, to be honest. We'll see where that takes us. But we've got the next round against Tottenham in a one-off game, in which we'll come back for the Espanyol one as well. So that's a fierce rivalry in Espanyol de Barcelona, and a second knockout round against Tottenham. Seems a pretty appropriate video for us to come back for, and I hope you'll be there for it. But if you have enjoyed today's video, then if you can just click on one of the items on screen, I'll take you to a little bit more content from myself, and you can enjoy that just as much. Thank you very much for your time.